Hey everyone, today I have a super exciting review for you and it is on the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I think it's available everywhere else now like Sephora and Ulta. I will link down below everywhere that you can buy it just for convenience in case you guys are interested. And I think it took like about a week to get to me shipping wise, and I paid $54 with taxes. It was $52 and then I paid like $2 and change in taxes. So I mean, I remember back in the day when the original Naked palette was only like $49, so it has gone up in price a little bit, but I mean, hey, what can you do? And it came in this really nice gorgeous box, says Naked 3 on it. It also came with a little sample of Urban Decay primer, so they gave you like a sample of each one that they offer, which is really cool if you've never tried their primers before. So here's what the palette itself looks like. There are 12 shades total in this palette, and they all claim to be rose-hued neutrals. That's like the theme for this palette, and I love it. I think they're all gorgeous, and you can definitely see right when you look at it, they are very rosy neutral shades. And the palette did come with a double-ended synthetic haired brush. I don't like to use these with the shadows just because I prefer natural hair, but these are good for concealer and that's what I use them for. But anyway, I do think that this is a really great theme. I really love the fact that they did not repeat any shades. So about the packaging, I mean, compared to the Naked 2, it's pretty much the same. It's like that tin, it's like a plastic tin type deal, and I really don't like this like wrinkled thing. I think it kind of looks cheap. I don't know, it's just my personal opinion. I don't like it. I actually like this one a lot more. But anyway, I do like the tin. It's a lot better than the cardboard in my opinion, because this, as you can see, starts to look really gross really fast, and the name kind of just like comes off, and I don't know, I don't like that. I don't like the cardboard felt stuff. I like this. So let's talk about the actual shades themselves. I do like the fact that these are, once again, like exclusive shades, and I do hope they sell some of them individually soon because I really already have like some total favorites. I am wearing some of the shadows today. I used Dust, Limit, Nooner, Liar, and Factory. So now I'm going to zoom in and show you guys what all of the shadows look like up close. So the first shadow in this palette is called Strange, and I like to use it for a highlight. It's just basically like a matte white. You can't go wrong with it. The next shade is Dust. Now this one is a little bit chalky. I don't know if you can tell. It's still really gorgeous. I'm wearing it on my lid today, but it has a little bit of fallout if you're not careful. And next shadow is Burnout, and it's a really gorgeous rosy champagne. I think this one is amazing. I love it. Now here we have Limit, which is another matte shade, and I love this one. And it's basically just like a really pretty rosy taupe. Buzz is a really unique one in this palette. It's another standout favorite shade of mine, and I would describe it as kind of like a shimmery brown that has a lot of pinky undertones to it. It's very rosy as well. And Trick is kind of like almost a copper, but it still has that rosiness about it, which I really love. Now Nooner is another one of the matte shades, and it's just kind of like a almost pinky chocolatey brown, and I really love this one too. Liar is kind of like a grayish brown to me. I think that it pulls more gray on me, and it'll probably depend on your skin tone how it's going to look on you. Now Factory is a really gorgeous kind of reddish brown. I love this one too. Mugshot, this one is also kind of like a taupey metallic-y one. I haven't used this one that much yet, but I still really like it. Dark Side is another kind of grayish looking shade, but it's a lot darker and a lot less shimmery than, say, Mugshot and Liar. And the last shade in the palette is Blackheart, and this one is really cool. I've never seen a shadow like this before. It's basically like a really deep black, and it has these little tiny pieces of red glitter, and it's really cool looking. So here are some quick swatches. This was just one swipe each without primer. And starting from left to right is Strange, Dust, Burnout, Limit, and Buzz. And then we have Trick, Nooner, Liar, Factory, Mugshot, Dark Side, and Blackheart. There are definitely different finishes, you know, it varies by shadow. You only have 3 mattes in this palette, and most of them are either really shimmery or just kind of like almost metallic finish. So now I want to talk a little bit about how the Naked 3 compares to the original Naked and the Naked 2, because I think that when, you know, a Naked palette comes out, people are like, the first thing they think is, how is it going to compare to the other ones that are already out, and do I need it, do I want it? So here's the Naked 3 on top and the Naked palette original on the bottom. And as you can see, I think that they're completely different. I mean, I honestly don't think they're very comparable. I would definitely say, you know, I would recommend both of them. I think they're both great palettes. But if you want more warm-toned, really just bronzy, brown, deep shades, I'd say go for the original Naked. And I would recommend the Naked 3 for somebody who wants, you know, more of, I would say, pinky kind of shadows, still neutrals, but just more rosy and, once again, pink toned. Now here's the Naked 2 palette on top and the Naked 3 on the bottom. And I think that these ones are more comparable because the Naked 2, I mean, like the shade Tease and YDK, I think I could see those being in the Naked 3. Other than that, I think that Naked 2 is definitely more cool toned, and that's why the Naked 2 is my favorite over the original Naked, because I think that these colors look a lot better on me. But still, I would recommend both. Like I said, it just depends on what you know, what type of look you want. So like I said before, as far as comparisons go, I really think that it depends on what look you want or what colors you find yourself wearing most. I mean, you don't need to get all of them like I have, but for people who love neutral shadows, I know that the Naked series is a huge just treat for all of us. As far as quality goes, I think that Urban Decay makes amazing eyeshadows. I have just fallen in love with their shadows over the years, and I used to be really big on MAC, but ever since I started using Urban Decay, I haven't really gone back to anything else. I think that they do shadows better than most high-end brands. My other favorite high-end shadow brand is definitely Lorac. I think they're amazing as well. So if you like Lorac shadows, if you like really smooth, buttery, really blendable shadows, you will love Urban Decay. So like I said before, I love the Naked series. I love the Naked 1, the 2, and the new 3. I think that the 2 used to be my favorite. I preferred it over the original, but now that I've seen this one and now that I've been using this one, I can tell that I'm probably end up going to like this one a lot more, just because these are like I think they're just so gorgeous, and I really love all of the colors in here. You know, decide what you want. I don't really think that there's any like scientific way of proving which Naked palette is better or anything like that, because I think they're all great in their own way, really. And just to let you all know, I will have a blog post on the Naked 3 palette as well, and I was thinking about doing swatches of like swatch comparisons, so if you want to see like actual swatches next to each other, definitely check out my blog post, and I'll have that link down below. Also, thanks to all of those of you who commented on my photo I put on Instagram of the Naked 3. Like right when it came in the mail, I snapped a picture and I posted it on Instagram, because that's what I do when I get excited about makeup. I just thought that was so cool of you guys, and I just wanted to say thank you all, and I hope you enjoyed this review. So let me know your thoughts, as always. I would love to hear them, and you know, tell me if you're gonna get this or not, or what you think of it. I would love to know. And as always, thank you so much for watching.